Just about ready for the second of 5 heats in the first round of the women's 100 hurdles. And just 7 go here, so 4 automatic qualifiers from 7 should be fairly easy for a lot of these athletes. In particular, Sharika Nelvis, who's head and shoulders above the rest in terms of times. Cindy Roleder, Noemi Zbaren of Switzerland as well, all feature. But again, it should be a fairly comfortable qualifying procedure, although as we know in the hurdles things can go wrong, particularly in the men's. We saw 3 false starts in the first 2 heats, but Sharika Nelvis, quickest in the world this year, 12:34 in the heats of the US Championships. In the final she actually finished behind Dawn Harper-Nelson and Kenny Harrison, who have just seen a little bit below par in the first heat, but still going through. But Sharika Nelvis, 12:34. Noemi Zbaren of Switzerland goes on the inside in 3, Nina Morozova of Russia in 4, Nooralotta Neziri of Finland in 5, Karolina Koleczek of Poland in 6, Sharika Nelvis there in 7, Cindy Roleder of Germany in 8, the European bronze medalist last year, and Adanaca Brown of the Bahamas in 9. So cleanly away, and Sharika Nelvis just about first to rise, along with Noemi Zbaren of Switzerland on the inside, and pretty close at the moment. But Sharika Nelvis now starting to come away, along with Cindy Roleder and Sharika Nelvis. And Roleder, in fact, takes it just ahead of Nelvis, with Noemi Zbaren there in 12:87, into a little bit of a breeze. And there's a face that sums up. That's what that face says. That's all right, I'm through, but could have been better. And Roleder finished strongly.
Do you know what? We were usually thinking about it's quite early in the morning for the hurdlers, etc. It's nearly midday. You know, it's not like they've had a really early morning, so I expect them to have a little bit more zip in their legs. Especially Sharika, because, you know, she's run 12:34 this year. Okay, she's had a couple of indifferent races, but I expect her, if she's going to be thinking about running 12:34, which may be necessary in the final, that she would at least start with a 12:60. So to not even take the victory, it's a little bit worrying for them myself. You know, I was looking at this whole competition, look at the sheet as well for who could be possible winners in this, and going off, you know, current form, still you have really no idea. But the US are capable of doing a 1-2-3, which should be their first clean sweep, and they certainly need those medals, don't they?
They do need those medals, and they're not showing so far that they're going to do a sweep. This is Sharika Nelvis, as I mentioned, quickest in the world this year, got out pretty well.
Yeah, she got out pretty well, pretty solid, and she's just focusing and switched on. And she does have a really, when she's flying, you can see she has great rhythm. She literally, I describe, she rolls over the barriers really well. You know, nothing really goes out of place, nothing, she doesn't drift across the hurdle usually. So that's what you really want to do, you want to aspire to that. But coming into this final barrier, she's a little bit off balance, you see. She rocks and rolls off that. A little bit of a moan to herself, but you know what, just qualify.
But she has just done, behind Cindy Roleder, season's best time for the German, 12:86. Sharika Nelvis, 12:93, somewhere down with what she is capable of. Noemi Zbaren, the Swiss athlete, with the same time. And Karolina Koleczek, we said it would be comfortable qualifying, 13:05, outside 13 seconds, but still going through as one of the automatic qualifiers.